whole eighth in a split. Some call that a problem, but I call it.
Huh? That would have been funny.
So
Is that
season
that funny guy
5.
that's always in your videos?
Do what?
Is that funny guy that's always in your videos?
Yeah,
Or was telling jokes?
no, it's the asshole straight across from me. It's no big deal.
How many times a week do you do this?
Once a week.
Thank God.
5.1. This is our 5th season of you jackholes watching us do a fantasy football show. I don't understand why. I really don't. I ask myself every time when we do this, why do people watch us? I don't know. They do, motherfucker. Oh.
Karma. Karma.
Victor, you've
Some
won
people.
two. You've won 2 in a row, and nobody is excited about it. What do you have to say for yourself?
I think they keep watching the show because they think I'm gonna give out tips and tricks.
Tits
I
and
did think
tricks.
about no, not tits.
Sorry,
I
dude.
mean,
We've got a girl
but
here now. I can't wrestle with my mind and what I think.
I mean, well, I did get a message from Tiger that says he's no longer going to be trading his picks to me anymore. So a little let down there.
He's not trading his
So-
picks, like he's not sending you dick pics anymore. What are you saying?
No. Draft picks, dick picks, they do come
draft
with the
picks.
trophy sometimes.
Sorry, gotcha.
Dick picks do come, but I mean, I think they just won it. I'll just leave it here. I mean, it's a part of me now. You know what I'm saying? But
2 in a row.
like,
Can you
And I-
three? Can you do
I
3
own
in
my own
a
real
row?
estate. I know you're in the real estate business, and you don't got no property whatsoever. There's no.
That's true.
But my side right here.
That is
Oh.
very true. No, I've got no real estate there on that trophy. That's a sad day.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have shit to talk about in the waiver wire. I guess you can talk about the draft if you want to.
Yeah.
I draft well every
I
year
went
and I
to
don't fucking win.
Fantasy
so who
Pro
cares?
on the draft rankings. I sent this out to you. Me and you. Well, obviously you have the top spot as the number 1 draft team.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Let me see. Your running backs are ranked first. Your kickers ranked second. Your quarterbacks ranked 6th. Flex 6th. Tight end 7th. Wide receiver 7th. Your starters are ranked second in the league, which means you have really good bench depth. And then my bench, because I got all those picks, ranked number 1. So I find it kind of weird that they have your starters ranked second, your team overall ranked first. So actually, I don't know who is number 1. And no surprise, Tigers ranked last. I don't think that's a shock to anyone.
Jacking
Oh.
off to girly picks. I have to say that on camera again. I hate that name.
Yeah, so he wanted to do our week 1 bet would be team name change. I mean, the franchise has been staple for this.
I am super hopeful that you win that bet so we can change that name.
Yeah, so I'm going to go with his team name. I already got it. It's going to be the real Joe Biden because his name's Joe Tiger. And I know that he hates Joe Biden.
He is going to hate that.
And so I want him to change his ESPN logo to Biden's picture.
One of the guys in my other league last year, his name all year long was the Kamala Cum Dumpsters. So, sorry again, Jennifer.
That one's next level bad.
But other than that, I mean, can we talk about how my Wi-Fi went out when I was trying to select Kyle Pitts? I even came back on your Twitch stream, was like cussing, like, the fuck I wanted Kyle Pitts, and it gave me freaking Galladay. I can't even trade the guy because nobody wants
What are you
him.
gonna do if Kenny Galladay just fucking explodes this year?
No.
I'll
still try to get rid
That's what you're gonna do.
I'll sell high if he explodes. I mean, it's just new team, the Giants. He's always hurt. Nobody wanted Holiday. But yeah. So other than that, I like my draft overall. And you look what Tiger gave me for Jonathan Taylor. He gave me Antonio Gibson, Kyler Murray, would be Kyle Pitts, but it's Kenny Galladay. I mean, I'll take that all day, every day, and twice on Sunday.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I'd do that too. All right, well, let's just get right into this. First pick, first game, the Hood Rats and Bad Juju. We got Trevor Lawrence starting for the Hood Rats, which will be interesting to see if he pulls that trigger. I guess they're playing Houston, but I think Trevor Lawrence will have a good year. I don't know if he'll have a top 15 year. He should. Feels like a stretch. Feels like a stretch. But the Hood Rats versus Bad Juju. I've got Bad Juju winning this game. I don't necessarily hate what the Hood Rats has going on, but Lamar Jackson, I think Najee Harris has a good year. Raheem Mostert, I really liked him in the draft. So just based on what we know now, I like Bad Juju getting the win here.
Yeah, I like Bad Juju as well. Although I think Kareem Hunt for Hood Rats could be a shootout, but I mean that's really all he has going for him. It's also with Trevor Lawrence. I think if his first matchup in the NFL, you want it to be against Houston. So I think you're right on point with his trajectory of top 15 this week. Bad Juju, Raheem how you say it? Mostert? I don't know. Let's go with the Mostert because I think he's going to have a monster. I think he's going to have a monster week this week against Detroit. Mike Evans, we'll see him do his thing tonight. So yeah, I'm going with Bad Juju for this week one win. I have to mark that down. Really bad at keeping up with mine and your stuff. I take it down every week, but I'm always bad at keeping up with it.
Second game, we've got Team Kick Your Ass against Team Fuck Victor. we got super creative with that team name, but Team Fuck Victor playing Team Kick Your Ass. So, team of profanity, the game of profanity for the week. I don't think Fuck Victor. I don't think Fuck Victor gets it done. I just don't. I got Team Kick Your Ass winning this game. Alvin Kamara, arguably. I guess not arguably, definitely top 4 picks in almost every draft, maybe 2 or 3 in a lot of them, but he's got a lot going on. Alvin Kamara, Josh Allen, Justin Jefferson, top to bottom. I think Tommy Tidwell's got a pretty good team this year, and Jaron's hanging a lot on Dak Prescott. I hope Jaron wins this game, because if Jaron wins this game, Dak Prescott just fucking lit the world on fire tonight, and I'm excited about it. So I don't think that happens, though. I think Team Kick Your Ass gets the win.
I'm right there with you. I think instead of fuck Victor, he fucked himself with this draft. He has 2 Lions running backs. I mean, they're no Kansas City Chiefs. I don't know. Yes, fuck yourself. Team Kick Your Ass gets this win. He's just got stars all over the place. I mean, you hit it with Kamara. I think Odell Beckham Jr. It's not going to be the Odell that we think. Just out the gate here, I think it's a slow start for him, but I don't think he even needs Odell. He could probably sit a flex and still win this week. And then Travis Kelce shaving his beard. I don't know. And why change the mojo, you know?
That's right.
So,
nobody likes a beardless Travis Kelce.
No.
All right. So far, this is not super interesting. We both agree on everything. The franchise versus Jack and Goff to Gurley picks. We're going to agree about this, but tell me why you think you're going to win this game. Tell me why you're going to win this game. Jack and Goff to Gurley picks. Not going to win this game.
So, even though 2-time champion, I know how to win. Obviously, it's in writing. But it's a new year, new week, 0-0. So that's how I'm approach it. I like my team stacking up against Jack and I can't even freaking say his name. Jack and Goff to Gurley picks. Just because I don't think Saquon's going to play. If he does, it's going to be on pitch count. Jonathan Taylor. I think there's too many rotation of backs that Indianapolis does. And then his wide receiver core, I don't think it's going to get the 10 to 15 touches that my guys can actually get with Cooper Kupp. I think he can see double digits. CeeDee Lamb can take it to the house if he play. As long as with his players, they can too. But I just think there's not enough firepower at this point for Jack and Goff Gurley picks to get over the franchise. And Josh Jacobs still questionable, and they rotate their backs as well. So
I'm a guy that likes a little bit of risk, but everybody that Tiger took has got like an immense amount of risk. Like Jameis Winston, can he throw more touchdowns than he throws interceptions? I don't know. We'll find out. He might throw 30 and 30 again. Saquon Barkley, if he hits, great. Jonathan Taylor plays for the Colts, and the Colts suck. So how's that going to go? Just too much we've got going on there that you need to go right to win. I just think from a risk standpoint, there's a lot that Tiger's asking for, and I don't see it this week. He'll win some football games, no doubt, because it's going to have a handful of weeks where those guys blow up, but I don't think this is a week. So I got the franchise as well.
Yeah. Would you play Ronald Jones or Damian Harris? I was just looking at that. I think I might do that.
Do what?
Ronald Jones over Damian Harris. I think I might do that, actually.
I try not to play either one of them if I can avoid it.
Oh, yeah. Same. But
straight cash homies playing the original GOAT, not the current GOAT. In case you missed it, Terrence Ganaway, straight cash homie. What do you think, Victor?
Straight cash homie. That's no contest. In case you missed it, greatest of all time. His running backs.
The most boring week of picks ever, I think.
Yeah. Well, I think straight cash homie's just got a roster of talent. Starters all over the place. There is no question about his running back splitting carries. His wide receivers are the number ones on their team. Well, except for T. Higgins, but and then you look at Terrence's team. You got questionable running backs and running back rotation. Aaron Rodgers against New Orleans. I don't think that's been really too well. I don't know if you bought into it, but the reason supposedly they moved their game to Jacksonville because they can't play in New Orleans because Aaron Rodgers doesn't play well out of all the Florida teams, and because they had 3 places to play, I guess, in Florida, and they picked Jacksonville because win percentage was there, and then plus the cost of tickets were more expensive, so they don't get that whole Packers fan following Jacksonville. So if you buy into that, that could be a thing. But yeah, I have straight cash homie.
I got straight cash homie too. The running backs for Ganaway are just a little weaker than I would like. I don't necessarily hate the rest of his team. Christian McCaffrey and Chris Carson starting for straight cash homie makes it really tough for me to pick against them whenever Ganaway's got Miles Sanders and Myles Gaskin, just miles and miles and miles on the team there, and we're not going to get it done with those 2 guys.
Yeah.
Next up, Nick's Kicks against the Genitals. Your boy, the best draft in the league, which, again, who gives a shit? I like what I've got, obviously, but I don't necessarily hate. Nick's got a good team this year. If I get beat by this week by Nick, it probably means Amari Cooper had a good game. So, again, I can't. It's difficult for me to lose here. But he's got Devontae Adams, Amari Cooper, T.J. Hawkinson. His wide receiver options are very good. I think that the running back's going to be flipped in my favor. I think it's going to be a close game, but I'm hopeful that I'm able to get it done. But, Victor, you tell me what you think.
So, yeah, I think, well, obviously, I think you're going to win. But Nick, it's just not his week. Maybe his year, but not his week. I say that because Austin Eckler is already limited or didn't practice on yesterday. Don't want to see that so late in the season. All his players are away games, so I don't like that just because of being week 1. And NFL fans can now be in the stadium, so I think they're going to be loud. So when you flip over your side, running backs, wide receivers, I like them. A clear advantage, I think, between your running backs compared to his and his only other reliable running back, David Montgomery, against the Rams. I mean, good team, just not his week.
I hope you are correct.
Yeah.
Which brings us to the game of the week. At this point, based on the starting lineups, Jerry's Boys has a 91% chance of winning the game, but that's only because Mike Green has got one motherfucker in his starting lineup, and that's Ezekiel Elliott. I hate that he does this. I'll hate it forever. Victor, tell me what do you think in the game of the week, Jerry's Boys versus Goat Emotion.
Yeah, so just building his lineup. Mike, we know you're starting Patrick Mahomes.
Right. Just go ahead and
we
put
know
him in.
you're-
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah. So we know you're starting Kyle Pitts. He's your only target. Like, you can put these guys in your lineup, but there is no clear advantage. I mean, but if you think there is, I mean, I guess you think there is. So, but I'm gonna go with crap. This is a tough game of the week, but I'm gonna go with goat emoji. Reason being, two guys I just said, Patrick Mahomes. This could be one of the games where he comes in, lights it up against Cleveland. Tom Brady, not surprised if he throws 5 touchdowns tonight. Just show that he is Tom Brady against Dallas defense. It's a young defense. But Dan Quinn did have all this time to prepare for Tom Brady. But he showed that what he can do against Dan Quinn in 28-3 comeback. So I'm going with GOAT emoji just based on Patrick Mahomes edging him out. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't necessarily know that Tom. I don't think that Tom Brady is what gets it done. I think he'll be fine this week, but man, it's hard for me to pick against Jerry's boys. I like the matchups that he's got all week. I like George Kittle against Detroit. Chase Claypool, he was on my radar in a lot of different leagues that I drafted in, so I'll be interested to see, how he handles himself. I saw that the Washington defense was a highly rated defense, but man, it's really hard to be a highly rated defense whenever you're playing from behind all the time. I like Aaron Jones. I like Nick Chubb. I like Jerry's boys this week. I think Chris gets it done. It's always a safe bet to pick Chris Powell in our league. So if you pick him every week, you're going to get like 13 picks right. So I'm taking Jerry's boys to get the W this week. But I think it's a close game. I think it's a great game. At this point, again, I guess I hope Goat Emoji wins, because if Goat Emoji wins, that means Zeke probably had a good night, and I'm happy. I'm happy for it. So
yeah.
Well, that's what I've
So
got.
do you got any? Oh, go ahead.
No, you're good. I would say that's all I got this week. What do you got?
Yeah. So I was going to say, do you have any favorites, early picks for the standings? Well, I guess the division winners. Me and you's in the East together. I think this is the first time we've been in a division together. Not sure.
So. Yep.
And this would be the one year Nick has actually got a decent team. So things would be a tough one out of the East between you and I.
Yeah, for me to pick divisions right now, I'm probably taking Bad Juju to win the West, Team Kick Your Ass to win the South. Man, that North division is a motherfucker. I guess I'm taking Chris Powell to win that division right now. And then I'm not taking Nick to win our division. So that's what I got.
Yeah. I'm right there with you. I think for out of the West, I think Hood Rats can do it if he doesn't mess up his team.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I think either one of those guys could definitely get it done. But what's funny is if you look in the standings right now, the playoff percentage, technically Straight Cash Homie is the leader in the North. And while I think he's got a good team, I don't know that he'd be the one that I would make a pick to win the team. I think I'd pick him to end up third right now, just based on obviously what we know in the draft, which means nothing.
Yeah, I'm just going with Jerry's boys because he's so consistent on winning.
Right, he'll figure it out some way or another.
Yeah. Well, great week 1.
Yep.
We're off to the starts.
That's right. Well, that's all I got. You got the last word. What do you got to say?
Don't try to be like me. Try to be better than me. But you're going against me, which means it won't happen. 3-peat, I don't know, some of y'all still chasing the first one. Some of y'all chasing the second one. So, I mean, you can't do it like me, so don't try to imitate me. That's what I want to say overall. But new year, new league, week 1. Here we go. Let's kick it off tonight with the Cowboys win.
I'm excited. That's all we got. Season 5, episode 1. Thanks for watching. Still not sure why. Like, comment, share. Tell us what you think, what you want to hear. We'll try to.
Step it up. call that a problem, but I call it a gift. Hit the clutch, then I start to shift. Turn it up, like my Dutch, then start to drift. Lost Angel, West Side Rider, the official 4-5 Friday sound provider. Underground hitman, hard to hire. Get unsigned death threats written in typewriters. Poetic, I'm that type of rider. Got that don't call me, I call